Training Centre in Walsall Common. Welcome to the West Midlands Police Dog demonstration. Coming up to the arena is Mr David Raymond, our Puppy Development Manager, and two of our volunteers with puppy 12-week-old Pancho and puppy 6-month-old Elsa. Pancho is a Belgian Malinois bred at our dog training centre, and what you'll see is a journey today of our young dogs being developed all the way through to some of our operational dogs. So what you'll see is Dave is getting some interaction with the dog and playing lots of tugging games, teaching the dogs to catch things and let go of things. That's 12-week-old puppy Pancho. As we progress with the puppies, we slightly increase the size of their tug. We get the same sorts of behaviours, so lots of chasing, and as you'll see, the dog takes hold of the tugger. As soon as it's static, the dog will let go and it's rewarded by re-engaging with the toy. All of the dogs that come through our puppy development programme spend 12 months with our volunteer fostering families who help us develop the dogs and bring them onto our operational team. As the dogs progress and they get to the end of their puppy development programme, they start to be assessed for their suitability to go on to be placed with a handler. Once they get to 12 to 14 months old, they're then placed with a handler and they're going through an initial training course. So here we have Georgia McCabe with puppy Rubble, Hannah Evans with Shiva, and what you'll see is, again, Dave's just playing these tugging games. So this is Hannah Evans with Shiva, the dog's rewarded, he gets to play. Here is Leanne Wilson with puppy Freya, again we get an barking behaviour. Once we get the behaviour we want, Dave will reward the dog with the toy and has a highly interactive game of tug. The dogs are rewarded and allowed to carry the article. Here's Gemma Marshall with young dog Kelly. All of these dogs are roughly 14, 15 months old and they're still out with our volunteer families. Onto the young dog Rubble, and what you'll see is when Dave's static, the dog will be taught to bark at him. Once Dave's happy with the behaviour, he's rewarded with a game of tug. So all of these dogs will be starting a course in April. They'll be allocated to some of our new handlers who will embark upon a 12-week initial training course, which is an intensive training course at our dog training centre in Walsall Common. Again, we'll just have a quick game and they'll be run off the stage. So there's Leanne Wilson with puppy Freya. And what you'll see now is we're slightly transitioning the dogs from a tug onto a sleeve. So we start to teach the dogs to target. So what you get is Dave's going to get the targeting behaviour, reward the dog with a bite on the sleeve, a nice firm, calm bite. The dog will hold on, it's wrapped its legs around Dave. You're not going to let him go anywhere. So there's Gemma with our young dog Kelly. And then finally you'll see Rubble. Rubble is a 14-month-old German Shepherd. All of these dogs are bred and developed at our training centre, and we teach the dogs to start chasing after and catching hold of the sleeve. So there's George McCabe with young dog Rubble, and Mr Dave Raymond, our Puppy Development Manager. Okay, so as I say, once the dogs get allocated to a dog handler, they go on a 12-week intensive training course. This is a full-time training course where the dogs are taught a series of exercises to go through towards licensing. So here you have one of our instructors, Tony Brown, and one of his students, Duncan. So Duncan and the team are currently partway through their initial training course. Here we have PC Paul Hopley with a black dog Stark, and PC Lisa Phillips with disabled German Shepherd called Goose. Lisa is about 5 weeks into her 12-week training course, whereas Paul is slightly more advanced at week 9 of his training course. So what you'll see is a set of exercises where the dogs will be sent, the person's running away, the dogs are sent, and the idea is if the person's not offering a threat, the dogs will continue to bark at the criminal until they're rewarded for the behaviour. So as you see there, Lisa's dog was rewarded by giving it a bite onto the sleeve, whereas Paul's dog was able to be called away and rewarded with a ball. All of our dog training at the centre is done through positive play methods, so as you'll see they'll be rewarded with a ball or rewarded by allowing the dog to interact again with the decoy. So what you'll see here is two people start in the middle and get the dog's attention. And this time the person will run away, and because they're not giving up, the dogs will chase, bite and detain the person with a full calm grip. And as you see, all the time the person's fighting with the dogs will hold on and not let go until the handler's able to come and control the decoy. So there you saw the dog being able to be called off with a ball, and Lisa's dog being able to be taken off as there. So it's a really good show of control. As I say, these dogs are only halfway through their training program at the moment, and they're coming on really well. What you'll see now is the two criminals pick up what's called a clatter stick. This is just to make some noise and a bit of a distraction to the dogs. And we want the dogs to work through these distractions and still maintain a good focus on a potential criminal and to stop them offering harm to the dog handler or their colleagues or members of the public. So they're going to threaten the dog handler with this noisy stick, and the dogs still come in, they'll take hold of the bite, and as you'll see, the stick's being waved around just to create a bit of noise and distraction to the dog. And now we see in these exercises we actually take hold of the dog to maintain control. What we're going to show you now is that the dogs can remain in a static, calm, controlled position, so they're both in a down, and as soon as the decoys or criminals move, the dogs self-deploy to protect the handler. And again, take a nice firm bite. They'll try and hold on, have a bit of a tug of war here. Who's going to win, folks? Who's going to win? Red sleeve or black sleeve? And the dogs are then rewarded with behaviour by being able to take the sleeve off. That's PC Lisa Phillips with Young Dog Goose, PC Paul Hopley with Young Dog Star, and our two very capable decoys and helpers. There is still reports of one person outstanding from the robbery earlier, so hopefully we can catch hold of them. So please keep your eyes peeled. Come on folks, join in. Bring those arms up. Police dogs with PC Paul King and Police Dog Mason and PC Steve Wayne with Police Dog Neon. These dogs are capable of dealing with the crowd, and again, when the handlers are offered a threat, the dogs will be deployed to detain any threats. Unfortunately, it looks like the crowd have left some quite suspicious looking bags out. And part of the capability of the dog section is we have a team of special search dogs who are able to search a wide variety of different things. So what we'll show you is PC Russ Martin with Police Dog Jasper, and PC Colt Woodall with Police Dog Dibley. And as you'll see, the dogs are actually now scanning the bags to try and find if any of them contain anything they shouldn't do. And what we'll see is when the dogs actually find something, they will freeze upon it to indicate to the handler that there's something in there which is illicit. So here they are checking the bags. We've got the dogs both freezing, and here they we both, the handlers will click to mark the behaviour, and then again reward them with a ball. Now this is where it starts to get interesting. What you'll see the capability of our dogs is that they're actually able to screen people. So you'll see the two dogs will now walk up the arena steps and search the steps and the people on the side of the chairs. So please keep your eyes peeled on that big screen in the middle. And unlike Ant and Dec, this is where you don't want the spotlight to stop. So you see both dogs are working up the steps. So they'll check the areas around them, they'll check the seats, they'll check the people. And this is one of the capabilities we have with our dogs, that they are able to screen people as well as baggage and other areas like that. So you see the two dogs are working up the line. Thankfully, they haven't stopped yet. So here they are walking back down. And I don't know whether you know, ladies and gentlemen, but the seats on the front in that red area are actually our VIP seats. So we are actually going to get the dogs to scan that area as well. So the pulses on those red seats are probably racing right now. So here they are coming down. So they've worked all the way up, all the way down. If you see yourself on the screen, give yourselves a wave. So they're now onto the red seats, the VIP seating area. So what you'll see is that the dogs will then scan the people, and the idea is if they do manage to find something and somebody tries to walk off, the dogs will actually carry on following them. Oh dear. So there you've got the dog following, showing the handler that these people unfortunately have something on them that they shouldn't do. If you carry on walking, guys, I think you're going to have to come through these exits. And what you'll see is the handler will click, give the dog a ball and mark their behaviour. So that's Police Dog Carmichael with Police Dog Ridley and Business Bus Martin with Police Dog Jasper. And thank you to actually volunteers, they are part of the demonstration. So we're just going to collect the bags up. Oh, sorry, just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, as I say, unfortunately, there is one person outstanding. If you see the screen ahead of you, we always rely on members of the general public to help us identify people who may be committing crime. And here, we have the infamous Mr. Angry, folks. And as you might have seen, there is a bit, there's Dog Star Radio on the floor. Unfortunately, we do seem to have a bit of an issue with knives at the moment, and one of the things we will do as a police force is deal with them with all of our appropriate resources.
Just bring the squad team, why don't you?
So a big round of applause to PC, Carl Bean and Police Dog Echo, who's one of our firearms support dogs. It looks like we've finally managed to capture the infamous Mr. Angry. Oh, here he comes. Oh, come on. Every year we put up with this bloke. Who wants to see this person dealt with once and for all? Yeah. Who wants to see it? Right, so this isn't one of our tactics, but we know it's a bit of a showstopper for Crufts. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, that's PC, Colby, Police Dog Echo, with PC, Paul King and Police Dog Mason. And we finally gave Mr. Angry a taste of his own minister. Who wants to see that again, folks?
Yeah!
We do like giving Mr. Angry a bit of a taste, so here we go. Okay, folks, and that just shows the level of control both handlers have got over those dogs, the ability to work together as part of a team. It's not a display team. All of these dogs and handlers today are operational dogs. Some of them have been working till late last night. So thanks for watching our demonstration. This is the West Midlands Police dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's just remember that these police officers and their trainers are protecting us 365 days of the year. Can we give them one massive, massive cheer? We come now to a very special moment. It's a sad and poignant moment. Known to everyone as Treasure, PC 6775, Carl Dean, retires from the West Midlands Police tomorrow. His last ever deployment will be in this arena, literally 2 minutes before Crufts Best in Show 2019. He has completed 30 years service, including 2 stints on the dog section. He's had the honour of receiving a Chief Constable's commendation and the low of being injured on duty. Albeit his own fault, he broke a leg by falling over whilst tracking. We owe you a huge debt, Carl, and your wonderful police dog Echo. We're delighted to welcome the chairman of the Kennel Club, Steve Croxford, to make a very, very special presentation to you. Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you to do a little favour? Can I ask you to stand as they leave the arena, because these officers protect us, they keep us safe, and we wish Carl and Police Dog Echo a very happy retirement. Ladies and gentlemen, the West Midlands Police.